Good morning on an historic and scary Saturday morning. Paula is off this morning. Glad to have ABC's Amy Robach and Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z alongside as we track this monster storm, Hurricane Harvey, and its tortuously slow march along the Gulf Coast of Texas.
Now you're looking here at the satellite image of where Harvey is right now, a Category 1 hurricane about 30 miles southwest of Victoria, Texas. It came ashore overnight as a ferocious Category 4 storm with winds of 130 miles per hour near Rockport, Texas. That's about 30 miles northeast of Corpus Christi, where the high school was heavily damaged. You can see the images there. It is the strongest storm to hit the United States in 12 years, and already it is dealing a devastating blow to the area.
We cannot emphasize this point strongly enough. This is a hurricane with a 1-2 punch. The first is the traditional punch that a hurricane delivers, which is storm surge and high winds. But after that, we're talking about days and days and days of rain, because this hurricane will be stuck in place. 16 inches of rain have fallen so far near Victoria, Texas, with widespread catastrophic flooding expected. Some places could see 20 to 30 to 35 inches in the coming days. On top of all that, there are tornado warnings and watches up right now.
It is a lot to cover, and so we have team coverage from Texas, including all along the Gulf Coast. And we begin with ABC's Rob Marciano, who is in Port Lavaca, Texas. He has been on the dirty side, the northeast side of that storm, and he has been dealing with heavy winds, stinging rain all morning long, and it hasn't let up at all, Rob.
No, it hasn't. And these puffs continue to come by. This is another surge of it. And again, the center of this storm, take a quick look on the radar where it is. It's just south and west. It's just south of Victoria, which is just west of here. So we're pretty far away from it, and we're now kind of on the back right side of it. This thing hammered Rockport last night and Fulton. Devastating that town. When the sun comes up and we see what happened there, I fear for what went down. You know, this thing, it was really 3 days ago, it was barely anything in the Gulf of Mexico. This situation escalating quickly. Look at it now. It's a 100-mile-an-hour storm right now, and we're not, these winds that I'm experiencing aren't even 100 miles an hour. You can imagine what it was like when it came on shore at 120, 130 miles an hour. This storm now, Texas, they're taking the front of it, and it's not letting up anytime soon. Have a look at the recap of what happened last night.
Overnight, Harvey taking aim at Texas. A monster making landfall with Category 4 winds, extreme storm surge, and torrential rains. In Rockport, catastrophic damage across the city. The Goliath storm destroying this hotel, tearing off the roof. The walls collapsing with the force of the wind. Debris flying everywhere.
Harvey is no joke.
At this local high school, a building completely wiped out.
We are hearing that there are buildings down. We've got reports that we can't exactly confirm because we're unable to get people out on the street. It's a little too dangerous.
Extreme winds leveling this gas station. Signs along the interstate ripped off and tossed to the ground. Hurricane Harvey came barreling in, packing winds of 130 miles per hour, tearing apart these power lines. Watch as they ignite, lighting up the neighborhood. In our hotel, the staircase is flooded. The water still rising, making it impossible to walk around.
But the water is surrounding us. The storm surge now has made us an island, and you can hear the wind cranking up even more.
And in Galveston County, this blazing house fire causing 3 homes to go up in flames. In Fulton, ripping winds blasting through town, tearing off rooftops, leaving dozens of homes uninhabitable. Texas officials with a dire warning, telling people who decided to ride out the storm to write their names and social security numbers on their arms should they need to be identified.
That's a sobering thought, isn't it? This is a sobering experience. I can tell you that right now. I just took a couple of steps back to get a little bit farther away from the building, the hotel that we're staying at. That is sustaining damage, by the way. A new structure, that the sides of which are coming off, the roof tiles are coming off, and some of the walls are being peeled off as well. And this, the backside of a storm that now is 100 miles right now where I can barely stand up in it. Walking has to be absolutely deliberate. You got to put some weight into it. And obviously it's better to get a little bit closer to some structures and folks who live in the storm zone who decided to ride it out, obviously. Peeking your head out the window like I'm doing right now, you certainly pay the price for that. There's debris everywhere, and it's going to be hard getting around when the sun comes up. That's going to be one of the many issues folks here in Texas are going to be dealing with this morning. Dan and Amy?
Yeah, Rob, incredible reporting. We want to point out that he is in a safe place. He is an experienced hurricane correspondent, and he has been really taking one for the team this morning.
Absolutely. He and his team, as you said, have covered many hurricanes before. They know how to stay safe in these situations, and they have taken every precaution. Rob Marciano, thank you very much. We'll be getting back to you as this broadcast continues this morning.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.